can access VisualDx anytime, anywhere by creating your own personal mobile account. Here's how. From a clinical computer, go to visualdx.com/visualdx. Click Get the Mobile app. Then create your own personal account by filling out the simple form. Download the VisualDx app to your Apple or Android smartphone or tablet. Then launch the app and sign in with the credentials you created, and you're ready to go. Welcome to VisualDx Mobile. Decision support accessible anytime, anywhere. You can access medicine's fastest second opinion at the point of care. From the homepage, you can search for a disease or build a differential in seconds based on a chief complaint, medication, or travel finding. Or click any of the 9 specialty tiles to start a guided workup in that specialty. If you have the Derm Expert add-on feature, you'll see a camera icon in the search bar, which you can then tap to take a picture of your patient's skin. Watch our Derm Expert walkthrough to learn more. A family recently returned from a trip to Puerto Rico. While there, the father developed a rash and mild fever. Now at home, he's complaining of persistent joint pain. He worries he may have the Zika virus because he's heard a lot about it in the news. Start building your differential by typing in rash. Now we'll change the age and sex of the patient to 45-year-old male. Under skin lesion type, we'll select erythema. You can refine your lesion type or select all erythema to continue on. Scroll through the guided workup and enter more findings. Under distribution of skin findings, we'll choose widespread. Under symptoms and signs, we'll mark fever and arthralgia. Then, we'll enter the onset of findings as developed acutely over days to weeks. You can also add findings in the additional findings bar at the top. Let's type in Puerto Rico. The differential strength bar at the very top shows how weak or strong your findings are when it comes to refining your differential. At the bottom, our findings match indicators tell you exactly how many diagnoses you'll see if you view your differential. In this case, our findings exactly match 4 diagnoses and are a close match to 30. Let's see our differential. Click View Results. You can view your results at any point in the workup. Diagnoses in red indicate emergencies or life-threatening diagnoses. View the differential in list form, by photo, or by sympticon. Sympticons are used to illustrate symptoms of disease. In the sympticon view, you can easily see the indicators that differentiate these diagnoses. Click any diagnosis to quickly view clinical content and images. Because of VisualDx, the father in our case study was accurately diagnosed and treated for chikungunya. VisualDx patented Smart Search allows you to quickly look up a disease or build a differential. Search by diagnosis, medication, chief complaint, or travel finding. Once you start typing, choose the most relevant term from the drop-down menu. A 62-year-old African American comes to see you with a new rash that's very painful. You know it's shingles. A quick search of herpes zoster gets you right to the diagnosis page. Click Images and use the filter to see herpes zoster variations by skin color, body location, and image type. Now, under the diagnosis page, you can also review synopsis, ICD codes, what to look for, diagnostic pearls, differential diagnosis and pitfalls, best tests, management pearls, therapy, associated medications, and references. Let's review therapy to understand the dosing and know we should be prescribing valacyclovir every 8 hours for 7 days. VisualDx has tens of thousands of medical images vetted by our medical image team that cover various disease stages, body locations, skin color, and more. You can filter your images to quickly narrow your search to find the image that best matches your patient's presentation. Let's look at psoriasis. Click the Images button at the top. Note that there are many images depicting psoriasis. Tap Filter to choose skin types, body locations, and image type. Experiment with a combination of filters to further refine your results. We've also given you the option to filter out genital and severe images if you are scrolling through images with your patient. Test your knowledge with the VisualDx quiz. From the home page, click the lightning bolt at the bottom. When you start the quiz app for the first time, you will be asked to set up your quiz account. Select your level of training and scroll through our college list to find and select your school. If your school is not in our list, then type it in below. Get back to the home page to select Play New Quiz. You can choose to practice or to compete with your friends. You can select the specialty that you would like to focus on, or select all specialties to get a little bit of everything. Finally, you can choose the degree of commonality. Now you're ready to begin. Each quiz includes 20 questions that are randomly pulled from our database of diagnoses. After you pick an answer, click Next Question to move forward. When you complete all 20 questions, your quiz summary will appear. You can review your quiz or play again. Points are given for several accomplishments: completing your first quiz, how many you answered correctly, and how long it took you to complete the quiz. Let's review to see what we can do better for next time. All of your quizzes are stored in your history, and you can review them at any time. In the app, click the person icon on the bottom menu to access your account page. Click CME. Your potential CME credits will be displayed. Choose Complete Potential Credits. Select the desired month and the VisualDx session for which you want to claim credits. Complete potential credits by specifying how you used VisualDx to address a clinical problem and how the activity resulted in a change to your knowledge or care. Please note, per AMA CME guidelines, if you select no impact on knowledge or care, the potential credit will be marked for deletion as it cannot be claimed for credit. Complete only those credits acquired in a clinical setting at the point of care. Once you have completed your credits, return to the CME page. Select Claim Completed Credits, then claim your credits by tapping the button on the bottom. Tap View Certificates to see all your completed certificates, and select your desired certificate and then view or print as needed. The VisualDx mobile app helps to quickly disseminate information to patients using the built-in email and print features. You can print or email patient handouts during an appointment for hundreds of common and important diagnoses. Select Patient Handout on the diagnosis page. Change the language of the handout by tapping the desired language at the bottom of the screen. Adjust the handout's image by tapping Edit, then choosing the desired image. Tap the Share button at the top to print or email. Now your patient has easy-to-understand text explaining their diagnosis that they can refer to back at home. The VisualDx homepage on your Apple device has many great features and functions. There are now many ways for you to start putting together a differential. You can type in a diagnosis, chief complaint, medication, or travel finding in the search bar. Or you can quick start a workup with any of the 9 specialty tiles. If your patient has a fever, click on General Symptoms and then Fever to begin. If your patient has a rash, click on Dermatology. The bottom menu consists of 4 icons: a magnifying glass, lightning bolt, a person, and a gear. The magnifying glass gets you to the home page to start a search or workup. The lightning bolt gets you to our quiz feature. See our mobile quiz tutorial for more information. The person shows your account where you can access your subscription information, profile, and CME if applicable. The gear is your settings, where you can change your default patient age and sex, as well as the region in which you are working. Changing the region will show diagnoses endemic to that region when appropriate.